Welcome to One Win Presents, where I, Brian, your host, am excited to bring you on a journey to the vibrant celebration of Diwali, the Festival of Lights. Known for its bright diyas, stunning home decor, meaningful puja ceremonies, delicious feasts, sweet treats, and most importantly, the coming together of families. Diwali is Hindus' biggest and most important holiday of the year, symbolizing the victory of light over darkness and good over evil. Join us in Little Guyana as we hear from the Mayor of New York, Eric Adams, the Borough President, Donovan Richards, and a very special guest appearance from a well-known singer. Get ready for an illuminating and cultural experience as we explore Diwali, the Festival of Lights, only on One Win Presents. We start things off with Rose, who's with Eric Adams right now. One Win Presents Diwali. Take it away, Rose.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am really excited because I have one of the best mayors in town right now to celebrate Diwali with us. Thank you so much for coming to Queens, New York. It is your first interview as Diwali is being celebrated in New York as a sitting mayor. How are you going to be celebrating Diwali?
Oh, no, it's so important, and as we reflect on it, it's imperative that we talk about the fullness of the holiday. The holiday is so crucial because of not only because Ramayana, but also Sita. Sita being a woman who represented the marriage of Ramayana and how we must lift up our women, protect our women, and see them as our equal. And so I'm happy to be here in Little Guyana as we celebrate this important holiday and move towards making it a holiday for our schools as well.
Yes, I know for many years we have been advocating for a holiday for Diwali. It is one of the Hindus' biggest festival. I'm Hindu myself, and we would love to see that happen. And what are your thoughts on Diwali being a holiday in New York, and do we see that in the near future happening?
Yes, campaign on it. The first South Asian to be elected to as a state lawmaker, Assemblywoman Raj Kumar. We're partnering together to get it done. We have a pathway to do it, and we're looking forward to the next school year as making it happen. We're excited about that.
So, Mayor, Diwali is the significance of good over evil, triumphs of good over evil, and the Festival of Lights.
Yes.
What message do you have for New Yorkers of overcoming evil and the hardships we do face sometimes?
Well, it's about, how do we push darkness away in light? We do it by speaking with each other, talking to each other, not yelling at each other, not being disrespectful. We can't celebrate Diwali outwardly, but internally we have hatred in our hearts. We're watching a city where hate crime is rising. We're watching a city where people no longer want to talk to each other. It's not about showing each other that I have to prove you wrong to be right. If we really believe in Diwali, if we really believe in Christmas, if we really believe in Easter, if we believe in these days, then we need to live these days in our lives and not just have them on a calendar. It must be who we are. I believe in Diwali, in the spirit of Diwali, and everything we celebrate that is about pushing away darkness into light. But I want to be a living light, not just a verbal light.
Yeah, beautifully said. And last question.
Yes.
I attended the flag raising ceremony in the city. Thank you so much for raising Trinidad and Tobago flag in celebration of the 60th independence. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
New York City is the melting pot of so many different cultures. You have the Asians, you have the Indians, you have the Americans. How is it being a mayor in a city that's fused with so many different cultures? What is it like? I'm sure you're pretty busy attending different heritage cultures.
Yes. We were all over the city today at different events. Any given day, we could be celebrating Sukkah in the Jewish faith. We could be celebrating an event in our Chinese community. We could be celebrating Diwali here. At any given time. This is the greatness of the city. That's why I love being mayor, the different communities, and I enjoy every day.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Happy Diwali.
What's up, guys? Brian, your host here at Mahalakshmi Mandir. I am here standing with Mr. Karan Singh, the president of Mahalakshmi Mandir. Mr. Karan Singh, if you give me a little bit of information as far as where were you born, what school did you go to, so we can inform the community of how this all started.
Okay, I was born in Success, East Coast Demerara in Guyana. I went to school in Cummins Lodge and further my studies in England. By profession, a chartered accountant.
Very nice, very nice. So give me a little information. What inspired you to become a member of this Mandir or to open up a Mandir itself?
Okay, as our forefathers came from India, they brought something very significant, which is the religion with them. I grew up as a Hindu. I came to the United States and I got involved in this temple in 1986. And since then, I've been with the temple. I was voted the president in 2014, and I have a vision for this temple. What is the vision? The vision is to take the temple up on the second floor and to make this floor a community outreach for the whole society, regardless of race and whatever you believe in. Programs we plan is after-school programs, inviting the senior citizens to come and eat. We have weddings that we will have the couples come to the temple to celebrate, to get married. And there's other programs planned, like dancing, learning the kids Hindi, and to get them involved so they don't get involved in crimes on the street. And that's something that we're planning next year.
That sounds very, very good. As you can see, Mahalakshmi does a lot of things, especially for the community itself, and we're always so grateful to hear of so many things like that. So tell me, what do we have in store for Diwali when it comes to this Mandir? Will it be open? What kind of event will you have that night?
Okay, Diwali, this temple will be open the whole day, and we serve sweets throughout the day. And then we do the Diwali Puja, which starts at 6:30 and ends at 9:30. Everybody is welcome to light a diya and to participate in the program.
That's very, very good. And lastly, I'd just like to know, like, how do you celebrate Diwali, or what's your most favorite part of Diwali for yourself?
Well, Diwali, as everybody knows, is 5 days. Dantera, which is Saturday, if you believe in Lakshmi, you go buy a piece of gold, all right? And then Diwali day itself, you light the diya throughout your house and to open your front door where Mother Lakshmi comes in and bless your home.
See, you learn something new here every day. Mr. Karan Singh, thank you so much for this interview. I really appreciate it. Mahalakshmi Mandir.
जय जय लक्ष्मी माता हे माता हे माता जय जय लक्ष्मी माता हे माता हे माता तू सुन ले तू सुन ले तू सुन ले मेरी पुकार माता जय जय लक्ष्मी माता हे माता हे माता जय जय लक्ष्मी माता हे माता हे माता आदि भगवती माँ तूने ही जग को जन्म दिया है आदि भगवती माँ तूने ही जग को जन्म दिया है तू सावित्री तू ही दोरी तू ही विष्णु प्रिया है वो ज्योतिमय तेरे रूप कई तेरी लीला तेरी लीला तेरी लीला अपरंपार माता जय जय लक्ष्मी माता हे माता हे माता जय जय लक्ष्मी माता हे माता हे
What's up, guys? Brian, your host here, representing Win TV Radio 101. I have the pleasure of interviewing Mr. Donovan Richards Jr., our Queensborough president. Questions are going to come raining out right now because we have so many. First off, I'd like to say, I understand you went to Jamaica High School. I was actually right across the street from there at Edison High School. And I want to know, from going to Jamaica High School, how has that paved your way into becoming a member of the council before you became borough president?
Well, Jamaica High School gave me a lot of experiences, some good and bad, and certainly you were at Thomas Edison, Brian, so you're much smarter than I am. But Jamaica was actually a challenging time for me, my first 2 years, but really the challenges I had at Jamaica my first 2 years, because I ended up getting shipped to a boarding school after my third year, because I was just getting high in Jamaica High. But the challenges there helped to shape my overall vision and goals to make sure that young people are giving opportunities. You know, Jamaica was rough when I was there, but a lot of great experience, a lot of great folks who helped to also help pave the way for me to be here.
That's very good. So, as a member of the council, did you want to go the route of becoming a borough president, or like how did that happen?
I never even thought I was going to be a member of the city council. But you know, we talk about darkness and light today, right, during Diwali. And when I was about 18, my childhood friend was killed not too far away from here. So that's what drove me into the city council. So I really chose purpose, you know, coming out of that tragedy. And I not in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that I would be a city council member, then elevating up to borough president. So I always say this life chose me. I just followed the path. I worked hard in the community and ended up borough president.
Listen, we are happy to have you as borough president. It's been great so far. And, you know, I have another question off topic, but are we going to see you for like another term in the near future?
Well, I just got elected. I'm 19 months in, so I do have another term left. So we're in my first 19 months. It's been an honor to serve every corner of Queens County and to be here tonight celebrating Diwali in the heart of our Indo-Caribbean and South Asian community in Queens, in Richmond Hill.
I understand last year in 2021, you opened up an immigrant wellness center. Tell me about that a little bit.
Oh yeah, Immigrant Welcome Center. So one of the things I wanted to make sure coming in, because we are such a borough of immigrants, comprised of immigrants, 190 countries, 350 languages and dialects, I wanted to make sure that people knew that they can come to our office and get resources around citizenship, whether it's food insecurity, whether it's housing issues, but more importantly, that the immigrant voice is being reflected out of the office of the Queensborough president. So it's worked out well. We get calls from the border. Literally, we get calls from the border when people are coming into New York City or coming into the States. So we have a lot more work to build it out, but it was a major step in signaling to the world's borough that we're going to be representative of everyone here.
So do we have anything special that we have to look forward in the future, that you have anything to tell us about Queens, or anything that you don't want to tell us?
I mean, Queens is the future. I mean, everything is happening in Queens, but between the music scene, between entertainment, we are really becoming, especially coming out of this pandemic, the future of our borough. We got composting going on, the largest composting program in the country. We've invested $130 million into everything you could think of over the course of my first 19 months in office to make sure that we're addressing disinvestment in communities. And the next big thing coming out is you'll see we're redeveloping JFK Airport. And the next big project is going to be JetBlue's terminal, which we are closing in on in a few days. So a lot of exciting things from the jobs scene, from investments in Richmond Hill. We're going to be making a big announcement around schools, and then a big investment, a $20 million investment in Queens schools. So it's a lot of exciting things happening in Queens.
You sound like such a busy man. With all that busyness that goes on for you here in Queens, what is it you like to do in your free time when you do have it?
Man, I like to watch Netflix and chill. But I like to hang with my family. This business and in my position, there's a lot of sacrifice on that end. So anytime that I can get with family, of course, reading a few books, Netflix and chill, unwind with a little wine. That's my thing.
I love it. I love how free and carefree you are as our borough president. And we are the same age here, and I'm glad I'm standing over here interviewing you. And it just goes to show that you can come up to be whatever you want. You just put your mind to it. Even if you don't put your mind to it, it can land in your lap without you knowing about it. Before we go, I noticed one thing I heard you speak up earlier when it pertains to Diwali is that there's one thing you like the most, and that's the curry. Tell me, if not your favorite thing, or tell me how is it you plan on spending Diwali this year?
Man, I'm going to every Diwali event I get invited to. I mean, that's why I gain weight this time of the year. I got to try to keep these slim suits slim. I'm on a slim slow diet around this time around Diwali. But man, I love curries. Give me some roti, and I'm Jamaican too. My father's Jamaican, so like I grew up in the best of all worlds. She said she's gonna get me some spicy curry. I'm like all in. So whoever's having events, you ask me where I want to be. You just make sure you send them to my office. I'm gonna show up and eat up all your food.
Donovan Richards Jr., thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Win TV.
Hi everyone, it is Rose here, and I am standing next to Anjali from the South Queens Women's Match, and she will be telling us a little bit about herself and more about the powerful role she played tonight in the Diwali celebration. Hey Anjali, welcome.
Hi, I am so excited to be here. My name is Anjali. I'm from South Queens Women's March. So today I played the role of Draupadi, and she is mentioned in the Mahabharata. She has 5 husbands, and her husband actually gambled her away in this dice game that I'm holding right now. So on this dice, it says things like, "We will not be silenced," "I am not your property," as in Draupadi was given away, but who was she to give it away? She was not her husband's property. So this is a role that I'm playing today. And at South Queens Women's March, we're all about gender justice, and Diwali is about celebrating the light, and especially with Lakshmi Ma. So this is genuinely what we're doing here today.
And South Queens Women's Match, I know that they are advocates for empowering women. And how important was this role for you to play this evening?
It was really important, especially when we had young girls come by our tables, and they were so curious as to what we were holding and what we were doing, and we were able to explain all of these things to them. And it's so important because we are the future, women are the future, and hopefully we were able to make that impact tonight.
Yes, and can you remind the audience what exactly is written on the dice?
So on this dice specifically, it says, "We will not be silenced." It says, "She becomes fire," because Draupadi was born out of Yajna, meaning she was born out of fire. And then it also says Panchakanya, which is there are 4 kanyas, and these are 5 kanyas, and these are 5 women who represent different elements. And they're also known as India's first feminist. So Draupadi was India's first feminist mentioned in the Mahabharata.
Beautiful. And tonight we are celebrating Diwali. How do you celebrate Diwali in your household?
Oh my God, Diwali is the time of year that we make so much food, and I always look forward to my mom's food. The mithais, it's the best time of the year, so thank you.
Well, enjoy. Diwali is just more than a week away, week away. It's going to get here so fast. Happy Diwali to you and your
Happy
family.
Diwali.
And I encourage you to continue fighting and advocating for women's rights.
Thank you.
Happy Diwali.
Okay.
Hi, viewers. It is surely a familiar face I'm standing next to as I interviewed here a few years ago, right here for Win TV. Hi, Ms. Jennifer Rajkumar, State Assembly. Welcome to our Diwali celebration. How are you?
I'm doing really, very well. Sita Ram.
Sita Ram, you look absolutely stunning. I love your outfit for tonight.
Thank you. You as well, as always.
Thank you very much. So, Ms. Rajkumar, I see you at events and some online, which I can't even make, but you do attend. I love your presence in the community. Congratulations on winning. You've been doing so much for the community, supportive, and just showing up also. You're a woman of your words. How has it been after the win?
Thank you so much. And you're exactly right. It's all about the people. The people are the ones that put me here, and that's why I work every day for the people. And when I come out to an event like this, and I see all thousands of people filling Richmond Hill,
Yes.
it just fills me with pride, especially as the first Hindu ever elected to a New York State office.
Oh, I just got chills to my body. And I know you're fighting really hard for our holiday for Diwali. Do you foresee that happening in the near future? And how is that going?
Yes, I do. In fact, my very first term in the State Assembly, I introduced a bill to make Diwali a school holiday in New York City. And we are closer than ever to that goal. I'm working very closely with our great mayor, Eric Adams, to make that dream a reality.
Yes. So I just interviewed Mayor Eric Adams, and he did mention that. Thank you so much, because as Hindus, we are so looking forward to having a holiday where the kids abroad could stay home and celebrate with their parents, because we want our culture to keep going and going forth in a foreign land, which sometimes could be difficult. As I was telling Mayor Adams, New York is a melting pot of so many different cultures, and the West Indian culture, the Punjabi culture, it is so rich. Back in India, how did you celebrate Diwali?
Well, I couldn't agree more with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because we need to put our Hindu American community on the map.
Yes.
And that's why the Diwali school holiday is so important. So you're absolutely correct. My family came from India
Yes.
in the 1970s.
Okay.
And we've always celebrated Diwali every year, along with Christmas
Yes.
and Hanukkah.
Yes.
Because as Hindus, we truly believe that Om can take any form. And I've always been proud of how interfaith we are as a culture.
Correct. So I grew up in Trinidad, and then I migrated to the U.S., and absolutely correct. When it's Christmas, although we're Hindu, we're going to the neighbor's house to celebrate Christmas, and we still celebrate Christmas and many different holidays, the Muslim holidays, and I love that about our faith. We see one God, and I'm looking forward to that holiday as well. And Diwali is full of lights, the festival of lights. What are some of your favorite things about Diwali?
I like that on Diwali, we celebrate a goddess. We celebrate Goddess Lakshmi. Our culture is so rich. We are one of the few cultures that celebrates the divine feminine, the inner Kali, the inner Lakshmi. And I also love the story of Diwali. It is so beautiful and moving, and it motivates me. You know, Ram defeated Ravan, and Lord Ram was incarnated on earth as a human and defeated evil. And what we learn from that is that all human beings have the ability to defeat evil, to overcome. And so I wish for everyone on this Diwali that everyone finds within them that divine spirit to overcome.
That's a beautiful message. And speaking about messages, what message do you have for the community, the Queens community, on Diwali and this upcoming holiday?
Well, my message is that this is our time. We are finally taking a seat at the table of power in this state. And just as so many of us have done so well in so many fields, from media to medicine to business, now it's time for us to take our seat at the table of power in government. And we're doing that right now. So I want everyone to know, all the young people, the sky is the limit for you. And look at me. When I ran for this office, people told me, you're a nice girl, but you have no shot.
Yeah.
But here I am, standing here. And I'm lucky to have good friends and colleagues like you. Because I remember when I first started, I interviewed on your show.
Yes, yes,
And that helped serve as a platform.
yes.
And now here I am. So
And
thank
now
you.
Here you are, and you've done so much since you won. Like I said from the start, you are a woman of your words. You come out in the community, you support wherever they need help. You are always there, and we appreciate you so much. And I'm looking forward to what's to come under your administration. Thank you so much, and happy Diwali.
Thank you. Happy Diwali.
What's up, guys? Brian, your host here, representing Win TV Radio 101. I am here with the one and only Ravi B. Ravi B, thank you so much for coming down here.
Not
my God.
not a problem at all.
I know. So this is our last interview of the night, and you know we had to end it off with a bang. Ravi, thank you once again. Like I said, tell me what's been going on today. You had a lot to do. You're a busy man today. It was so hard to get
Yeah.
here.
We have a lot going on for Diwali, especially.
Yes.
A lot of productions. I'm releasing 2 songs this week. One is a bhajan.
Oh, wow.
And one is a very beautiful dance song.
Looking forward to
Kind
it.
of like in the spirit of Ram Leela as well.
Yes.
And then, of course, right after Diwali, we have our Chutney Soka songs coming out and everything like that. There's a lot of productions going on right now.
Yeah.
I'm literally on a flight in the morning back to Trinidad to shoot a music video. So, yeah, it's very tiring right now.
So when you get back to Trinidad, must look for Win TV Radio because it's all going to be on there. You're going to see
Family
yourself.
prayers,
You're
family
going to be
prayers.
represented. What else you got coming up in the future, man? I know you got a lot more things, just like you mentioned the songs, but
Up next, we have, after Diwali, we have Tobago Carnival. Then
Yes.
we have Trinidad Carnival. After Trinidad Carnival, we're going to be planning all our events. My signature event is coming next year as well. Lots of songs, lots of international stuff happening as well. Things I really can't talk about.
yeah, I got
Love
you.
to,
Keep it a
but I
secret,
can't.
keep it a secret.
Yeah, so let's look up for new things from Ravi B, Nisha B.
Nisha B, yes.
The whole family.
crazy.
Karma will be here for Thanksgiving
Yes.
in New York City.
Okay, good
in
to know.
Queens. Yes, at
May see you
Amasura.
back there and again. Okay,
Yeah, so
great.
you can check us out there and rare vibes.
And I know one thing you are here for that we're doing is Diwali right now. Tell me a little bit something about what Diwali means to you.
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, I really wanted to be here today to experience something. I never had the experience to witness something like this, and it was incredible being on stage. What Diwali means to me, I'm a Hindu to my heart.
Beautiful.
I do my prayers, everything. So Diwali to me is amazing. It's a part of our festivals, it's a part of our lives.
Yes.
When we fast, it's close to my birthday.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So yes, it means a lot to me actually.
Since it's so close to your birthday, you got any big birthday plans coming up or what?
Unfortunately, I'll be in Tobago for Carnival for my birthday.
Okay.
Well, I
That
won't
don't
say
sound unfortunate. That's not unfortunate.
I
That's
won't say
all. That's good.
unfortunately, but it's good. It's
That's
good,
a
so-
party by itself.
Yeah, so we'll be in Tobago for that carnival.
Beautiful,
So,
beautiful.
mostly every year I end up performing for my birthday anyway, so it's cool.
Listen, thank you so much, Ravi. It was a
Yes,
pleasure
lad.
doing this for you and doing this for the people out there.
Mm.
Guys, no introduction, no outro. We all know who this man is. And thank you so much. Happy Diwali. Ravi, tell him a little happy Diwali there.
Of course, Shuk Diwali. From Ravi B, Nisha B, Karma, and Win. All right? Love you. Bodo!
We out.
And with that, we come to the end of another episode of One Win Presents. So how about Ravi B and Little Guyana? That was a great show and a great opportunity to speak with him. I hope you all enjoyed our journey into the heart of Diwali and its rich cultural traditions. A big thank you to our guests for sharing their personal experiences and insights into Diwali. Thank you, Rose, for that Diwali recap. Don't forget to join us next week for another exciting episode of One Win Presents. This is Brian, your host here, signing off to get those Diwali sweets.
In Guyana, the Spanish community, that is hard. We get in the first month of the COVID, a hard time here in Guyana was hard.
Sometimes they tell you, it's like, okay, you are Spanish, you don't have right here, you are like nothing.
When me come, me no understand nothing.